Good evening, everybody. Yes, it's evening. Time to talk about some anime before I go to work tomorrow. I would have covered this days. I would have covered a lot of shows days and days, but I was in Atlantic City. So I didn't get a chance to bring my tripod and talk about anime, which gives me the fact that I have to catch up on a lot of shows. The Yuri anime, Turkey, and all that stuff. I got a lot of catching up to do. So these last 4 days, starting today, tomorrow, and so those 4 days, I will cover all the shows that I said I was going to cover, especially my dress up drama. See, I got 5 shows. I'm just going to let you know. So, with that being said, hello everybody and welcome to, and this is Ron Khan speaking, and today I'm going to talk about The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4, Episode 4. I've been telling people, when it comes to isekais, you got to be patient. You want action, you're going to get action. You want fights? We got fights. You want blood? We got blood. And this, we got. Every episode of Rising of the Shield Hero, every character gets a moment. Naofumi gets a moment, and he gets an episode. Philo gets a moment, she gets an episode. Raftalia gets a moment, and she got an episode. Sabina, the whale girl, she got a moment. This episode of Rising of the Shield Hero is dedicated to the twin. Is dedicated to the brother and sister. Atla and Fohl. These brother and sister tiger twin siblings are the best we have ever seen. You gotta go back to when Naofumi saw them in the dungeon. Atla all bandaged up, and Fohl being the good big brother that he is, taking care of his sister, this and that. And then as episode season go by, we have seen them train like nothing happened. And then we get into this season where they show off their stuff for their father's sake. Now, we've been waiting for this moment, guys, to see them fight. We've seen them at moments where they were training and fighting, but now the biggest test is to see what they do. And in this episode of Rise of the Shield Hero, the reason I'm screaming loud is bitch ass mine was, if I'm glad you. But there's another person who I can't stand, and I'm going loud ox here. It's that dang lion. The lion. You know how I said lions got pride of a lion? That guy ain't got no freaking pride. Even, look, Mufasa. Bad father, but at least he got pride. Scar, antagonist as he was, he got pride. Simba, he got pride. I mean, look at the Lion King too. Simba's pride. This lion has no freaking pride, and I'm gonna get to that. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Season 4, episode 4. Okay, so now it's the tag team match. It's a tag team. The twins versus the lion and the lion sisters, the Minotaur. Who Minotaur bet on if he wins, the daughter gonna have to marry Naofumi, and we all seen how the daughter looks like. If the daughter was half human thing, we would have been like interspecies reviewers. But okay, I'm not wrong. Naofumi could smash that Minotaur girl, because you might want to get some interspecies reviewer tips and then rate them. But who to say wrong? This guy gets lucky every time. But back to what I'm saying. So this whole episode is getting back and forth of what's going on between the lion and Atla and Fohl's father. How it all began and all that stuff. We get to see the twins' father doing his thing as leadership, doing things as a leader. But again, we're going back and forth here. But to sum up the backstory that is going on and why the lion despises their species is because of this. Jealous of their father, led an army, got married, you backstab him, and you poison him. Not only that, you stabbed their father in the back. You backstabbing son of a gun. You backstabbing lion. You have no pride. You have no freaking pride, man. Calling their father selfish, a loser, whatnot. Like, you, in the words of Roger and from American Dad, when he said, you dumb bitch. He has no pride. As a furry creature, no pride as a lion. I mean, like, they're all part of the cat family. Cheetahs, lions, cats. Like, come on, leopard. All part of the cat family. And you're going to backstab him? You're going to stab him because you're jealous? Yo, someone got to kill this guy. Now, the fights. Let me tell you something. The fights was epic. First off, let's give props for Alta. Let's give props for Atla, this one. A blind girl kicking ass. And you know what's funny? We got to see what the mom looks like. Because I'm like, when I first saw the twins, I wasn't sure how was the mom blind or not. I thought she was just a regular mother. She was blind. But when we saw her backstory, we saw like she was blind. She was still blind. So she got that from her mother. And then again, their backstory is about what got them to where they at. I mean, we got to see them like mom dying, the loss of their mother, they living out in the streets, Fohl's falling out to live in the streets. Fohl's trying so hard to protect his little sister, and I get all of that. They're not wrong here. We're not wrong. But again, let's give Atla credit. First off, Atla put on a show. She put on a show. Being as a blind tiger girl, put on a show and beat that Minotaur's ass. And you know what? I'm gonna compare this to a video game that everybody knows. You guys know Bloody Roar? You guys remember Bloody Roar, Primal Fury, a classic game? You know, where humans become the half creatures and they go hyper mode. That's what I saw. Matter of fact, another comparison. Go watch Killing Bites. And if you look at Killing Bites, it's the same thing. You got the Minotaur going full Minotaur mode. Like full Minotaur mode. And then Outlaw, her half-beast form, literally took it down. She got moved for a blind tiger girl. She could move, sway back and forth. All that training she got from the old woman, she kicked ass. I'm not kidding. She literally four-palmed that Minotaur and took it down. That's how you got it. That right there was a fight. Now, let's move on to Fohl. Fohl is up against a lion, that dickhead of a lion, who don't care about their race. Don't even care. And he cheated. He's cheating. And I knew, and the thing is, guys, I said it last week. I literally said it's gonna be like season 1. And if you look at the comparison, it's like season 1, episode 4, season 4, episode 4. And again, if you look at season 1, episode 4, you notice that they were cheating for the spear hero to beat the shield hero. You know that there was cheating. So when I look at this fight, this son of a gun lion decides to cheat by using like 3 like Wolverine claws and just to use poison Fohl. And I'm like, yo, that's cheating. But they're like, oh, no rules. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. And again, seeing the backstory of how he was selfish, how he was jealous of his father, that kind of like triggered him. And Fohl landed a few blows. Fohl has landed a few blows against the lion. Now, I gotta give him credit where credit is due. He don't want Atla to get involved. He doesn't want his sister to get involved because she already had her match. She already beat him. He wants to beat him on his own. And I get it. And there were times that he were getting punched and kicked because of the poison. But the lion's been cheating and he tried so hard to fight back. I cannot hate him. I love it. Defending the honor of his clan. Defending the honor of his dying mother. Defending the honor for his sister. Defending for his father. That's how good Fohl is. And then, at that last shred of moment in the ending, he went full beast mode. And that scene when he went full beast mode and his eyes closed and he got that full lion thing going on, You can see like the mother and father right next to him. And then looking at that, it reminds me of the Naruto where Kushina and Minato are right there on the side with Naruto. And I'm looking at this and it's the same damn thing. But that closing moment at the end when he goes full beast mode, not like hyper mode, but like beast mode, that's something. That is something. I can't, yo, I love it. Overall though, this episode was amazing. Let me just say this. Like I said, it requires patience. You gotta be patient. And to see these two tiger siblings, Atla and Fohl, doing work, that just goes to show you, Nakami did a freaking good job training them. He did a fantastic job training them, and I can't hate them. I cannot hate them. They both put on the work. They're going to put on a show next week, especially Fohl, who's going full beast mode and is going to kick that lion's ass. That lion got no freaking pride. And I can't wait to see where this goes. I can't wait. I'm sorry. I'm talking about it. But yeah, that was the episode was all about. Flashback of their family. It's sad, and seeing the development of these two going at it against them is really great. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I cannot wait to see Fohl's full beast tiger mode going at it. I can't wait to see it. So see you next week.